Hey there, green-screened physicists. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy. Episode 8, Fabric of Space and Time. Okay, this system is officially boring. Let's jump out. Another boring system, I think. At least boring makes my survey job quick. Yep. Doesn't seem to be much here. And one more. And there's literally nothing here, so we're gone. Cool. Well, that's all of Hufra. Probably the next will be Bellerophon. And let's take a gate there. That'll be a lot faster. And you guys want me to continue with the survey project. I think what might be a good goal is building up enough of a nest egg so that I can colonize like a whole bunch of worlds at once. Because as soon as I start colonizing worlds, because of my LunaLib settings, all of the other factions will follow suit. So anything that is... Oh, Christ. Anything that is really high value, I need to jump on immediately, because if I don't, I potentially lose the opportunity if one of the core worlds does it instead. So I gotta be careful about that. To make sure that I have a game plan to at least... I don't necessarily need to grow them all. So the trouble is, like, me personally, being able to control personal control colonies under control, I'm only really going to be able to control a few, obviously. And then I can only have so many administrators, and the administrators are rather expensive. So I can have, like, maybe 5, 6 if I want some penalty systems immediately, unless I want to incur the wrath of using AI cores, which at some point I might want to, but not initially, or I get crushed. So I need to make sure that I handpick the best 4 or 5 worlds that I can and jump on them immediately so that nobody else can take that from me. Because that would be upsetting. Oh, here we are in Yaw. I wonder if there's a pitch and roll star nearby. And I think, if I am a guessing man, which today I am, there's probably a Pather base somewhere around here. Because there's a Pather-owned makeshift nav buoy. But it doesn't seem to be really any points of interest here, so jump. Oh god, I'm about to get jumped. Screw you, screw you, screw you! So Kikamang here, or oh, it's like Australia, but Australia, is dangerous. Oh god, don't hurt me, please. So there's a Revenant phase. So this is obviously a Remnant controlled system. Want to know how I can tell? Remnants are up my butt already. I could... Oh, no, I can't fight that. Those are... More crew in the pods? Oh, yeah. So all that crew that I, like, dry docked into Basilia, it just occurred to me that, like, I didn't bring that crew with me. I just found them in ruins. Uh-oh. Turn and burn. Hey, Mr. Woolen. Thank you for the resub. I'm going to save just in case I like fat finger this and smash my face into a Remnant fleet. What I wanted to do is buzz by. Okay, the planet there does not have ruins, but there was some radar pings which might be I'm going to purposely do a remote survey here to try to lure them here. The radar pings might be points of interest, like research stations or orbital stations or something. I'm going to see if I can take these guys for a bit of a ride and then circle back. Oh, there's ruins here. The standard fare and a hab. With even more crew. My lord. Everybody wants to jump in my ship. Oh, that sucked. Can I kill you? Yeah, I can kill you. I'm gonna kill that. Revenge for pinging me. Don't ping me, bruh. I don't appreciate it. We really like surveying? Well, yeah, I mean, it's not that I like surveying, it's that the next major step, I would say, in this game... Oh, I forgot that I had the attack lens. The next major step in this game is going to be... colonizing. And I don't know where to colonize unless I survey, so it's just, you know, a prerequisite. I do like the tack lance a lot more for the lumens, because they can't escape because of the range between the two ranged mods that I have on this ship. They jump away and they still get lanced. Plus, I'm not missing nearly as much. My accuracy was embarrassingly bad before. Up goes the lumen. Uh-oh. How? Okay, full assault, thank you, and go. We're techno-archaeologists? Yes. We're totally just grave robbing. Tickle, tickle! So, bunch of... Oh! Oh, also... That happened? Yeah. The universe is falling apart because I just found a Paragon. 1 second, guys. Alright, I have repaired the fabric of space and time and mended that weird hole that got created over my head. So, here's the problem. I have no idea how to try to snag this Paragon because it is relatively well guarded by these remnants, but you better damn well believe I'm going to try because Daddy needs a new car. So let's... Now that we know where it is... I'm gonna do the nav buoy, because if I do... Oh, and there's an orb hab. If I do bring the Paragon up into service, it's gonna be really slow, so that nav buoy is gonna allow me to outrun enemies. Hypothetically. I could waypoint it for later retrieval, but like I can grab it now. This system is not like a super Remnant system where it's full of like full ordos. It's mostly just like microfragments. And microfragment remnants are like not particularly dangerous. As long as I'm cognizant about where I'm flying and what I'm doing. Man, my damage is real bad though. These Fulgens are just like, oh, you're shooting me? I didn't notice. But I'm not designed to kill Fulgens. I'm designed to kill these little obnoxious lumens. Bye, Lumen! And let's use my maneuver drives to go really fast and stop them from chasing me. Okay, that Lumen's already gone, so time for the Fulgen. Trying to punch the engines out. Ooh, that feels good, doesn't it? I done lanced your pants. Done. Alright, so there's the Nexus. Not that I'm going to be able to destroy that anytime soon. While I'm flying through, it doesn't seem like this gate is all that guarded at the moment. A commander. Also, let's activate it. Because that's how I'm going to get the Paragon out of here, I think. Ooh. Information about orbital habitat. Let's take a look at that. It is... So the ultra rare is in Big Ping. And the orbital habitat is in Svarga. Okay. Something funny about, like, assistant... Oh, God, they're pissed. Let's leave. Something funny about a system just called Big Ping. It's like, oh, where do you live? Oh, Big Ping. Is there a medium ping and a small ping? Who knows? So I think I ditched my tails. The ship is here. Let's see if I can go back to it and scoop it. I could also hide in the ring system to hide my my profile, but I don't think I have any tails at the moment. No, I don't. Okay, consider story point and yoinked. I have a Paragon. Interestingly, I am not going to raffle it off right now because I am not going to be using it immediately. Using a Paragon would dramatically increase my operation costs, which would make surveying really expensive and for not a lot of benefit. Like, I'd be able to take out, obviously, more enemies, but, like, taking out those extra enemies won't pay for the cost of crew and supplies and fuel, so... That bad boy is going to be dry docked just like everything else. So now that I grabbed that, let's get back to the gate. And put that in Basilia. Oh, Jesus. Put that in Basilia for later. Next to be found is a pristine Nanoforge? That'd be nice. Oh, wouldn't mind that. That's a pretty banged up Enforcer, but I'll take it. Free ship's a free ship. I also got a bunch of commanders. I should probably get rid of them. Because for now, I'm really only looking for 7s. You know, the magical 7s, and they're very rare. Because I don't need to be paying higher monthly fees than I already am. And because of all the crew that I randomly found in all those debris fields, I didn't even need to mothball the ship. Which is, I think, kind of funny. That I had just so many just like random crew join that these two ships were fully operational with full crew. How many storage points spare do I have? 11. So storage points are technically infinite. Like when you hit max level, every time you would otherwise level anyway, you just get story points. So you run out of talent points, but you can just keep accumulating story points going beyond what max level would be. It does mean that it like gets harder and harder to earn it, but it's not impossible. Okay. Store and store. So we have quite the fleet, I would say, of ships ready to rock. I'm excited about that. Yeah. Let's get back out there. Back out to Bellerophon. Monthly expenses keep going up for all the things I'm storing. It's crazy that I still have not yet found a abandoned station. Like, I would love to find one and move all my stuff into, like... Oh, God. I would love to move my stuff out of paid storage into free storage. I just can't for the life of me find an abandoned station. There's none in the core, and I've not found any others anywhere else, as far as I know. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is check if there was any missions to come out this way, but I don't think there is. How high is my costs? 60k a month. Well, then, no, that's not true. Ignore the fleet. So 46k a month. And when I was back there, I should have put my crew away. Like at least 286 of them, but I forgot. What is going on? Yeah, I'm gonna recover it, but like, dear lord game. Quit it with the freebies. I want to earn something. I have so many legions. Alright, let's get some data. That felt good. Nothing like being bathed in Hawking radiation. I'm going to take this warning seriously this time, because I have very damaged ships from hopping around. In fact, I have a legion that's probably I need to bring back to town, or whatever. And it said this system was dangerous. Ooh, nothing like space organs. I'm sure the core system police will totally believe me when I'm like, dude, I just found these kidneys. I didn't rip them out of anyone. Oh, shoot! Alright, that is a nebula, don't care. It's time to run! Y'all looking a little angry. Am I trespassing or something? Do you own this system? They do. Do I want a brawler or a Mercury? I don't. So there's only one other planet that I have not yet poked at. It also has, ruins. I think my tail is too close to... Yeah, oh, shoot. A falcon, okay. I gotta get out of this. There's a bit too many of them. Orbital habitat way up there in the middle of nowhere. Surprised I even found it, just by chance. The Legion I am, like, towing around with me. Actually, it's flying under its own power. It's really slowing me down. My burn speed is, like, bad, which is why I'm not getting away from this stuff quick. So... if I really want to profit from the system, which I do, because there's a lot of stuff here, and there was another ping just in the north section of the star, I really ought to ditch this Legion, or rather dry dock it, and then come back. Because I'm playing cat and mouse and making no progress here, so I'll jump out of here. So we'll be back to the system. Smock. Eventually. I just need to get rid of the Legion. Oh my god. They were really, really very ready to murder me. Very glad that those remnants don't have Janus devices. What is now meta? Ooh, that is a very good question. So, it's somewhat hard to answer only because some of the ships that I would consider meta are like ships that are not in normal circulation, meaning they're ships that are special, in other words. Currently meta, maybe... That's a really good question. Maybe Conquests, Onslaughts, Odysseys, Legions. Paragon is still great. Pegasus, I would say probably like Pegasus is maybe one of the strongest under player control. It also largely depends upon whether the player is controlling it themselves or whether the AI is. Because there is a lot of ships where, like, if the player controls it, like a Retribution would be a good example. Player-controlled Retributions, because of its, like, incredibly good move speed, can actually be pretty dangerous. But as soon as you give a Retribution to AI, they fart around and get themselves blown up. So AI-controlled Retributions are absolutely a joke. So that's why I mean, like, it really... There is no... It's hard to determine meta in that way. Alright, so storage. Dropping off you. And then... I'm also going to store some of the crew and cargo. And fuel, because I bought more fuel than I have storage for. Because I am smart. But it's not... the Paragon is still very, very, very strong. It's just other ships got buffs to make them somewhat comparable to the Paragon. Like the Onslaught, maybe, or the Pegasus. And it's not so much that the Pegasus, for instance, got a buff. It's that the Dumbfire, like the Reaper launchers, got buffs. And the Pegasus can take advantage of those buffs more than any other ship. But what do you guys think? Is that a good assessment? How did the blueprints that I've been looting work in the game? So, once you start colonizing, there is a industry that you can build in a colony. Heavy industry or orbital works, which allows you to manufacture ships. And then there are ways to deploy fleets. So when you have blueprints for a ship, the picket and defense fleets for your faction can be made up of those ships because you now have blueprints for them. And then when you have like an orbital works, you can manufacture those ships as well. So those blueprints aren't necessarily useful to me now, but they will be useful to me once I have colonies. Especially if I have colonies with like orbital works. Alright, so we want to try to get to the mining station, the orbital habitat, some of the derelict ships, and the planet with the ruins, which was, I think, Paragon, the toxic world. More organs? Oh, there was also some radar pings around the corona of the star. There it is. Oh, it's just a lasher. Oh, you know what? I'll take a Tempest. They're pretty good. They punch above their weight. Ooh. Sindrian Dictat, you're not doing so good, are you? Relations between the Sindrian Dictat and the larger church degraded massively. And who is fighting them at the moment? Everybody. Cool. Well, good luck. Glad it ain't me. That's a nope. Alright. Well, they're not getting that today. So that one's done. Even more remnants. These look like micro remnants. Nothing that's gonna like cause us issues, I think. How far along are we on the topography? Just 82 was that? Survey data for Milinbu. Which is in Katie's. And I think that's it for this system. So there's only one more in Bellerophon, and then we'll be done. And this... I'm gonna guess this has the shunt. I don't know why. I'm gonna take a random guess. Stab in the dark. This is gonna have the... This is where the business is at. No, maybe not. I just did a sensor pulse and nothing came up. So this is all the... Oh, there's... Milinbu here. One of the dangers of getting, Oh, actually, no, that's not true. When you get a full survey, you'll see if it has ruins. So, Milinbu does have ruins. And that means I should get over there. Okay, I don't see anything orbiting the blue giant, so I don't think this has the tab. So once I colonize, the other factions can do like invasions of other planets. They're going to war now. They're just not allowed to invade planets to take them over until I start colonizing, and they're not allowed to colonize until I start colonizing. All that is kind of spelled out in the details. So next up, I am going to go to Loka and then Rutherford. So they're warring now, and they're, like, getting deeply entrenched and forming alliances and the like. But they can't conquer one another until, like, I join the galactic political game. That way there isn't, like, a mad dash to try to establish myself as a world power. Because what ends up happening if you don't have LunaLib is what happened in the next revolution, where like one faction completely dominates and muscles you out of everything, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that really sucks. Okay, are these guys scavs or pirates? I think scavs. Gazer blueprint, Eradicator blueprint that I have, Cop blueprint that I have, Missile blueprint that I have. Not super awesome. More Reaper launchers. Oh, got Marines. And then another one of the major changes I did in LunaLib was all of those random diplomatic relation changes between the other factions do not apply to me, the player faction. So if I have a good relationship with someone, it doesn't just like change overnight for reasons I don't control. So survey data for Eiger, which is in Killin. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And it has ruins. It's a polluted volcanic world. That seems redundant. One of the other things I didn't do when I found the other exploration data is Zeta Newton and Java. Let me check those real quick, see if they have ruins too. So one was here. No ruins. And the other was Zeta Newton. No ruins. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't overlooking ruins when the server data came across my feed. And I wasn't. Alpha Loka. Last system in the cluster. Is this gonna have the shunt? Nope, doesn't look like it. So after the next constellation, which is Rutherford. Well, Liebig is kind of close to grid. I mean, it's one hop over. Oh, and I missed Delta Bellerophon as well. So there's a little bit more survey of the immediately adjacent constellations to core. But I'm getting pretty close to having a pretty full map of what the nicest, most approximate colony locations will be. And there really hasn't been a lot in the immediate vicinity. Most of the nicer ones are a little bit further out, which is unfortunate. Have I found one of the sheds? I don't think so. The last stream of this was kind of a long time ago, so it's like... memory is struggling of, like, differentiating between this and the other Starsector series. It blurs. And it blurs badly at times. But I don't think so. I don't think I've found any of them. I am not sure that that is something that comes up in, like, the exploration logs, either. I did find a cryo vault, though, yeah. Okay, so this is a danger system. Full ordos with a gate. So not somewhere to hang out long term. Yeah, my fleet cost went down a lot because I put all those crew away, and then I just moved it into storage costs. Well, oh well. I need the captain's log mod. I didn't want to add any other mods to this. I definitely see the, like, utility and appeal of that mod. I don't, as a general rule, don't add mods to a running series unless it's, like, absolutely necessary. Despite the, like, 1,500 YouTube well, maybe not that many, but the many YouTube comments of mentioning that. Oh, can't touch this. Alright, I have no idea if these planets have ruins. I didn't get close enough. These ordos are... Uh-oh. Habitat, mining station. Oh, uh-oh. And a Remnant. Playing a little cat and mouse here. Would make my life easier? It would. But I can always rely on you guys to remember for me, and then if you don't, oh well. So let's see if I've ditched the remnants on second pass. So, found their nexus. No, definitely have not ditched them. They're right here. I don't think the... Well, alright. I'm going to try to get the orbital. I'm going to try to get it, but it's probably not worth my effort. You never know, though. Oh, what was that ping? More crew? Oh, okay. Well, I stand corrected. A Dealmaker Holosuite is a very nice find when you're running commerce. And a Synchrotron core. Very nice find when you want fuel. Game's like, oh, you think it wasn't worth it? Lies. And, you know, okay. Fair play. Alright, awesome. I got both. Ooh, drugs. This is reckless, but I'm going to do it. Okay, now we have initial server data for this entire space, and let's get out. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Ascendancy, which originally streamed live on Twitch, July 3rd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.